Welcome to the brand new video, man. It's your boy, it's your host, you know the rest. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. For those of you who are new subscribers, welcome to the humble abode of FootySessions, man. Deadline day and what I think about it, man. To be quite honest, I really think that we can't blame or say that Chelsea didn't actually back Tuchel on the January signings. We can't really say that because, think about it. I think I mentioned this even though Chelsea has been bad, I think I've mentioned this like 2 videos back or 4 videos back. I can't remember, where I said that in January it's very, very difficult to actually make like these game-changing players. It's very, very difficult because teams right now are actually competing to either win the title or the top 4 race. Teams are competing on different levels. So it's very, very difficult to actually, for teams to actually sell their players during a January window. It's very, very difficult. So I can actually understand that Chelsea didn't actually sign any players. In January. But to come and think about it, they've been like dragging this Emerson deal for like too long, that they actually lost focus. Who might be a potential for our left back position, or who might be a potential. They've been dragging this Emerson deal. Just to recall our player, they actually took 4 or 5 weeks. So we can imagine that this is them actually losing sight of what could be the potential for our left back position. I mean, come on. Inter got like the best deal for like 25 million, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember this player, man. They got a serious left back from Atalanta. I mean, come on, man. Where's our scouting when we need them the most? Our scouting has been so atrocious, man. Like, I don't want to lie. Our scouting has been so atrocious, and I feel like we have to get that in order first, in order to actually, before we actually jump into this summer transfer, before we jump into this summer window, I feel we have to get our scouting in order first. Because think about it, the players we signed during the summer, or we signed recently, have been all these trending players. I mean, think about it. Kai was actually balling at Bayer Leverkusen. Because, I mean, these are obvious players that any team would want if you don't have a proper scouting. We got Kai. Kai was balling at Bayer. Okay, Kai is a potential, but we have Werner. Werner was like a top goal scorer for Leipzig in Germany. He was actually competing toe-to-toe with Lewandowski. Come on. We had Josiah, who was bowling at Ajax. We have your Lukaku. Lukaku was like the top goal scorer in Serie A at Inter. Come on, man. Like, these are obvious players. Like, get your Luis Diaz. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought of Julian Alvarez going to Man City? Or who would have thought of actually taking a trip to River Plate and actually looking for a player who might be a replacement for Sergio Aguero? Who would have thought? But the scouting at Man City is so proper that they took a trip to River Plate and got Julian Alvarez. Who would have thought of Luis Diaz, man? Who would have thought of Fabio Carvalho from Fulham? And apparently Fabio Carvalho is moving wild, man. It's moving wild. And I know maybe Liverpool might have seen like Luis Diaz when they played against Porto in the Champions League. But come on, man. Luis Diaz is undeniable. And Liverpool have like proper wingers right now. Let's be honest. They have like proper wingers right now. And since Salah and Mane went out on AFCON, the players that are left have been putting in a serious shift. Think about it. You have your Ox. Ox scored recently. Oxlade-Chamberlain. You have your Firmino. Firmino looked more like his prime self, like the 17-18 Firmino. He looked like that player. after Salah and Mane left, you have your Origi. Origi, we know he can put in like a shift on his good day. You know it. So you have your Jotas as well. And we can't deny Jota. Come on, man. So I really need that consistency at Chelsea Football Club. That when players are missing or when players are not actually doing good, we know that we can rely on other players as well. And they will put in like a serious shift, that hungry shift. You get to understand? So we need to back Tuchel. In the summer, get our scouting in order and back Tuchel. And back Tuchel, like, come on, man. We can't be having this like Premier League proven coach. Okay, like I don't know what I'm saying when I say Premier League proven, because he hasn't won a Premier League, but he's won a Champions League. He's won a Champions League, and you can't deny that he's a good manager. You can't deny that he's a world-class manager. Come on, man. Come on. We're getting a Club World Cup now. We're getting a Carabao Cup now. So let's be honest. Like how many we've reached, like every final that we actually participated, like a ton. We've reached every final since Thomas Tuchel actually got into this club. So let's be honest. We can't deny Thomas Tuchel, man. Let's back him and make sure that he gets the players that he wants to actually build this team. Because to be honest, Thomas Tuchel loves Chelsea, likes to be in London. So, yeah, man, like, overall, how our deadline or transfer season went, January transfer season, it's understandable that we didn't get any players. And I can't fault Chelsea on anything or say Marina out. No, I can't say that. I can't really say that. Because even with the Ousmane Dembele deal, it was the fact that we had to get rid of some players in order to get Ousmane in. So I knew from the get-go that we're not going to get Ousmane. And a lot of players were saying we're going to get Ousmane in the last minute. No. We're not going to get Ousmane. And Ousmane apparently wants to come to the Premier League. And under a manager that he's familiar with, which is Thomas Tuchel. So let's give him Thomas Tuchel. Let's give Thomas Tuchel Ousmane Dembele. Even though I really think, from my humble opinion, that bringing Ousmane is like bringing in an injury-prone player, another injury-prone player. But let's get him what he wants. Let's get him what he wants to be actually tested and all of those things. So yeah, man, I really think that we shouldn't like dwell so much in this January transfer window. I really think we shouldn't dwell so much because we have Reece James coming back. We have to actually sort ourselves with the left back position. We have to sort ourselves. We really have to sort ourselves out for the rest of the season. I think, who's this? Harvey Bale or from our academy is also going to be in our squad for the Club World Cup. I think Thomas Tuchel is going to use him for the rest of the season. But other than that, man, overall transfer season, I really think we shouldn't dwell on it too much. Let's not dwell too much on it and think like our Chelsea didn't actually splash any cash. I mean, come on, man. How many players have you bought, and when they came in, they're not performing? Think about it, man. All our attackers are not performing, and we brought them in for like huge amounts of money. So I think we should be like cautious in terms of actually going and making these big signings. And to be honest, Mina, I don't want like these top signings anymore. If Thomas Tuchel wants them, back him. But personally, I don't want them anymore. Like your Erling Haaland, he's gonna come in with this big ego or having his agent Mino Raiola at his back, like talking to the press every week. So I really don't want that drama in my club anymore because it actually pollutes our dressing room. So having these big time signings who earns a lot of money in the club, come on, man, come on. We have to do better. So Going forward, I really think we shouldn't dwell so much on this window and how it went. I really think we shouldn't dwell on it. Otherwise, man, thank you so much for actually watching the video. Please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure that we go and get that 40 subscribers. I almost said 40k, but so fake. Please make sure that those 3 subscribers that are watching right now, please make sure you subscribe. If you enjoy the video, if you have any thoughts about the video, about how the transfer season actually, the January transfer actually went, please make sure that you give me your feedback in the comment section. If you enjoy the video, please like it. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe. Otherwise, please share the video. Other than that, man, enjoy the rest of your day. Chill out.